I have a big issue with etiquette. Um, Mostly how one acts in public, how is supposed to act around other people, um, ways in which we converse with each other. Um, I have a real issue with it, mostly because I feel that what we deem polite today is paramount to, or tantamount to, dishonesty, because it kind of forces you to be someone that you are not. It makes you appear to be a kind and upstanding person, um, when really most people aren't. Uh, what I've discovered is most people would like to appear as if they are honest, generous, kind, thoughtful, and intelligent people. When most of the time, the people I've seen are pieces of shit. Um, it's different degrees of pieces of shit, even though in Oz, Schillinger's son said shit doesn't come in degrees. I do disagree to a point. There's some people that could just have a little bit of shit, under their fingernail. Just a little bit of shit. Just kind of get it out of there. Get it out of there. Other people could be completely festooned in shit. People that, you just don't want to talk to. I speak of metaphorical shit. If there's a person covered in actual shit, well, he's probably riding the bus. My problem with politeness is that, like I said, it doesn't allow you to be who you are, and we try to act like we put this idea that we should all be individuals up, but in the end, all it does is it makes us have to act a certain way so that we don't offend anyone. Well, what's the big deal about offending people? I mean, if you have a different opinion on something, you're not allowed to speak it. Like, I've noticed that there's a lot of political things that you're not allowed to talk about. You're not allowed to talk about abortion. You're not allowed to talk about religion. You're not allowed to talk about politics in general. Why? Because they stir up too much emotion. It's like we're in the fucking Renaissance, not Renaissance, the Victorian era, where the whole stupid shit, where the modern conversation was founded. The stupid, sycophantic conversation where it's, hi, how are you? Oh, not bad, you. Oh, surviving the battle. Oh, about all you can do, especially in this weather. That stupid pattern. You can literally talk to somebody for 5 fucking minutes and not exchange any information. I believe I've touched on this in another video. But my big thing about etiquette and manners and things like that is I feel they're useless. Utterly fucking useless. They're just trying to get you to be someone you're not. So, I don't have a problem with burping in public. It happens. Holding it in sometimes can be painful. A fart is the same way. I mean, you hold a fart in, and that shit hurts, man. And to run to the bathroom every time you've got a fart, well, isn't that rude to the people that are in the bathroom to just walk in there, crack one off, and then go back out? No. But then, again, people, for some stupid reason, think that farting, like if you fart in a restaurant, well, that's different. Go to the bathroom and fart. But, I mean, if you're in a department store, just crack one off. Who gives a shit? Oh, wait. All the people that think that you shouldn't do that sort of thing. Also, there's certain things that you're not allowed to say. I get really, really tired of people trying to dictate my vocabulary. I was told, I dropped something at work today, and I was like, oh, fuck. And this one girl was like, you shouldn't say fuck. Please don't say fuck around me. Don't say that word around me. That's one of my bad words. It's like, well, we're not in kindergarten anymore, bitch. I don't give a shit if it hurts your delicate sensibilities. I want to say fuck. If I'm in the back room and not around customers, I can say fuck all I want. I also don't like the fact that I'm forced to tolerate people at certain situations where it's my free will on the line. If I'm not working, I have to tolerate people. I have to deal with people that I don't like, and I accept that. But if I'm outside, outside, out of work, and I'm walking down the street, and one of the same people that comes up to me at work decides to come up and try to start a conversation with me, and I don't want to, I'm not going to start a conversation with you. I'll be like, hey, how's it going? I'll walk on past. What are you doing? I'm going this way. Oh, can I follow? No, because I don't want the company. And the thing is that's considered rude. I'm a big reader. There was a point where I was reading a book. I think it was the Wheel of Time, one of the Wheel of Time. And I'm reading a book at work. I worked at Walmart at the time. And this guy comes in. I can't remember his name, but he annoyed the living bug fuck out of me. Mostly because he thought if he wanted to have a conversation with you, it was only polite. And he was not the only one who thought this, but it was only polite to continue to have a conversation with him. My father thinks the same way. I don't. So I'm sitting there reading. I don't want to talk to him. I'm very engrossed in this book. In fact, I'm very interested to see what happens at the finale. He just sits there going, yeah. Woo! I tell you. He's throwing hints. He's throwing passive-aggressive hints that he wants to have a conversation with me. I didn't want to have a conversation with him until he starts asking, what you reading? Wheel of Time. Was it a good book? I don't know. You won't let me fucking read it, asshole. I didn't say that to him, but I said, so far. Well, what's it about? I'm not going to, and I said this, I'm not going to give you a synopsis on book 8 without giving you the synopsis of the whole thing. I'd really like to just read my book. Well, geez, I was just asking. I mean, it's kind of rude, right? I'm like, it's kind of rude for you to interrupt what I was doing simply because you wanted to have a conversation. That's kind of like oratory rape, I suppose. I mean, it's like if you forced anybody else into any other kind of situation that they didn't want to be in, that's okay. Oh no, that's not okay. I mean, I guess as long as it doesn't involve your genitals, then you should have to do it. I don't want to have to do anything. All right, my thing in life is I am a free person. I make my own choices. I decide what I want to do, when I want to do it, as long as it's within the confines of the law and doesn't fuck with anyone else's shit. Now, when a person comes to me and decides that they would like to interrupt my day to fill their void of a day with something more interesting, well, I really don't care. You do whatever the fuck you want, make your life happy, but leave me the fuck out of it. If we're on the bus together and I'm sitting there reading, don't interrupt me to talk to me about anything. The fact that we're both riding the bus does not give us common ground. You're going to the methadone clinic. I'm going to my job, where I make money and pay taxes to pay for your fucking methadone. Another subject that kind of hits me. Also, I don't like the fact that I can't say, God damn it, I want to kick that fucking kid. I'm not actually going to. If I kicked the fucking kid, there'd be a problem. But I haven't kicked any fucking kids lately. I also don't like the fact that I can't admit freely that I don't like being around mentally handicapped people. I also don't like the fact that I can't use the word, that person is retarded, if that person is mentally retarded. I don't like the fact that I have been limited on my vocabulary because a bunch of people during the 80s, when I was in grade school, were using it incorrectly. Mentally retarded is the clinical term. It has since been scrubbed down because we all have to be politically correct. Well, politically correct means completely dishonest, wiping away every bit of individuality slowly and over time until we are all caught by the thought police and told to change. That's just my thought. You can tell me what you think, but I personally don't give a shit.